All right, guys, welcome back to Card Fellas. We are going through one last time the vintage collection, and this was stuff that was in a separate box. So there was shoe boxes. Literally, these cards were in shoe boxes, full of football, baseball, basketball. But there was this other shoe box that I started opening, going through it, and there was some pretty good stuff in there. And again, this collection, I was the second person to go through it. It was taken to a card shop first, and that dealer was able to go through it, and I kind of got what was left over. But this box had some pretty good stuff in it. Again, the gold was removed, but it seems like there's plenty of silver in here. So this is kind of stuff that, and again, none of this stuff was in sleeves. It was just in a shoebox, and I sleeved all of these guys. But a lot of Jack Lambert, Walter Payton, 81, Ozzie Newsome, a lot of Hall of Fame guys, Lou Brock, Robin Yount, Robert Brazil, that's his rookie. But just some awesome stuff. I love looking at these 1970s, especially the football cards. The baseball cards and basketball is fun too, but I enjoy the football cards from this era. Ted Hendricks, Fran Tarkenton, Ed Too Tall Jones, Lynn Swann, Willie Lanier, Steve Spurrier, Larry Zonka, OJ. But just really enjoyed picking these up and going through them. And this is the last installment in our little look through this vintage collection. Had a few people send us messages. I want to know, how much do you pay for that collection? Here's what I'm going to say. I got a really, really, what I would consider a very good deal on it. As you can see going through the collection, there's not a ton of super high value cards. It's a lot of kind of mid-value stuff and some stuff that's just basically commons too. So I had to make an offer on it that would allow me to recover my investment and make some money on it. But again, this is something that's going to take a long time to sell off. So the time is really worth more than what the value of the cards are going to be if I want to make some money on this. I will keep some of the stuff, but a lot of it will be stuff that I will sell. And I really enjoy, I'm going to be doing a few episodes in the future on eBay selling. I enjoy selling cards. I enjoy listing cards. So this was kind of an opportunity for me to pick up a bunch of stuff that I think would be easy to list and stuff that, won't have, obviously there's competition everywhere you go, but not a ton of competition like with what you're seeing with ultra modern and modern cards. That's LT's rookie year, 82. George Brett, Joe Theismann, another OJ, Randy White, Fred Biletnikoff, Mel Blount. These are guys in the Hall of Fame. Doug Williams, Steve Largent, James Lofton, Hall of Famer, Steve Largent, Anthony Munoz, Hall of Fame, Carl Yastrzemski, Rod Carew, Robin Yount, Don Sutton, Garvey, Fisk, Lou Brock, Dave Winfield, Gaylord Perry, Tony Perez, Phil Necro, Keith Hernandez, not in the Hall of Fame, but just one of my favorite players. Joe Morgan, Joe Torre, Ferguson Jenkins, another Joe Torre. And these were mixed up. The way I'm showing them to you is pretty much exactly how I discovered them. All mixed up. Reggie Jackson, Jack Ham, Andre Dawson, rookie. One of my favorite players there too, the Hawk. Dave Winfield, Roger Staubach, Theismann, Riggins, Bob Greasy, Jack Lambert, Stabler, Tom Jackson, Steve Largent, Staubach, Jim Plunkett, Len Dawson, Bob Greasy, Charlie Taylor, Biletnikoff. Just a lot of really cool stuff in here. Jack Lambert, another Steve Largent, Bradshaw, Walter Payton, Otis Taylor, John Riggins, Lyle Alzado, that's his rookie. Met a untimely end. Ken Stabler, Phil Simms, Joe Green, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Fran Tarkenton, Dick Butkus, pretty cool. James Lofton, Joe Montana, Lawrence Taylor, Gary Carter, Walter Payton, Joe Montana, Archie Manning, Lawrence Taylor, Joe Theismann, Walter, Ronnie Lott rookie, Lawrence Taylor rookie. Pretty good stuff there. That probably the best card in this stack. You know, there's, like I said, a lot of $3, $4, $5, $2 cards in here. A few cards I found in the collection that were worth more, but that Lawrence Taylor is probably the most valuable card in here. But you're like, what about that George Brett rookie sitting right there? I'm going to show you about that in a second. Ozzie Newsome, Rocky Blyer, Phil Simms, Collinsworth, I think that's his rookie, Greasy, Theismann, Otis Anderson, Lofton, Greasy, Clay Matthews, Ozzie Newsome, Mean Joe Green, Franco Harris, Bob Lilly, Greasy, Dave Casper, Bolitnikoff, Franco Harris, Jack Ham, Joe Green, Mel Blount. What about this George Brett rookie? Well, if you watched my basketball video, you saw the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar card that the young man corrected. He corrected this one too. George Brett, third base, but sometimes shortstop. So probably not a lot of value with that card, but I had to keep it. Reggie, there was a little bit of 1981 Donruss Tim Raines rookie in there. Jim Plunkett, John Riggins. And Tim Raines, I think if it were not for Ricky Henderson, Tim Raines would have been a huge superstar. But Ricky Henderson was just so much better than everyone. And I think Nolan Ryan, his strikeout record, I think Cal Ripken's consecutive game streak, and Ricky Henderson's stolen base record, those will never fall. Not unless the game really changes, because nobody steals bases now. Reggie Jackson, Riggins, another OJ, Fran Tarkenton, Catfish Hunter, Reggie Jackson, Johnny Bench, Pete Rose, Joe Morgan, Carlton Fisk, Sweet Lou Whitaker, I think that's his rookie right there. Bob Lilly, Bob Greasy, Rickery Morris, Drew Pearson, Charlie Taylor, Goose Gossage, Tony Perez, Lou Brock, Terry Bradshaw, Tim Raines, Mike Webster, John Hanna, Willie McCovey, Gaylord Perry. So just all the names, man. All the names from this era were in here. Again, these cards are not, they're not $100 cards, but all the names, all the Denny Martinez rookie. Just the cool guys from this era. So I really enjoyed going through this collection. It was just a lot of fun for me seeing this stuff and having it in my hand. Hope you guys enjoyed it on YouTube. We will talk to you later. Make sure you're tuning in every Wednesday night at 10:30 to check out our live show. See you guys.